In a packed Chicago courtroom, a young black man faces a judge, the final witness in a trial against a cop who killed his mother. When he accuses, "You killed my mother," revealing the cop as the judge's son, protected by hidden evidence, the room freezes in shock. His raw truth sparks a firestorm, toppling the judge and igniting justice. But as he rises, will the system heal or strike back? Watch a son's fight unravel a corrupt legacy, leaving us wondering what's next. The Chicago Federal Courthouse stood stark and cold under a gray November sky, its marble walls amplifying the hum of a packed courtroom on the 10th day of a nationally watched trial. United States vs. Officer Daniel Vance. Sunlight slanted through tall windows, casting shadows across the oak benches brimming with reporters, activists, and locals. Coats rustling, notebooks flipping, a murmur swelling like a storm held back. At the bench sat Judge Harold Vance, 63, grizzled, his white hair cropped short, robe stiff over a frame carved by decades of rulings, his gray eyes sharp, lips set, gavel resting beside a stack of files. Jamal Carter stepped to the witness stand, 19, lean, his dark skin taut with grief, a black hoodie swapped for a borrowed suit, his brown eyes steady, burning, hands clasped tight. His mother, Lena Carter, 42, warm, fierce, shot dead 9 months ago in a traffic stop gone wrong. Officer Daniel Vance's bullet, exonerated. Evidence dismissed. Harold's son. The gallery hushed, reporters poised. A juror in a red sweater leaning forward, CNN cameras rolling. Final witness, victim's son. Caldwell rapped his gavel. Thud. "Order, Mr. Carter. Swear in." Jamal raised his right hand, voice low, firm. "I swear." The clerk nodding. "Proceed." A prosecutor, Ellen Hayes, 40, sharp, gray blazer, rose. "Jamal, February 12th, your mother, tell us." His breath caught. Gallery still. Then spoke. "Night, cold. She drove me. Store. Lights flashed. Cop stopped. Daniel Vance." He paused, eyes on Harold. Voice rising. "She complied. Hands up, license." He yelled, "Out now." Gun drawn, she moved, slow, shot once. Chest fell. The room jolted. Juror gasping. Red sweater clutching her chest. Reporters scribbling. "Blood! Snow!" I screamed, "Mom!" He ran, called it in, resisting, lies. Harold's gavel twitched, face paling. "She died, me, alone." Hayes pressed. "Evidence?" Jamal's jaw tightened. "Dash cam, gone, witness, retracted, judge tossed, him." His finger stabbed. Harold, gallery buzzing, activists whispering, "Cover up?" Harold barking, "Enough, control your witness." Hayes firm, "Let him finish." Jamal stood. "You killed my mother." Voice breaking, loud, pointing. "Your son, Daniel. You hid it, tossed proof. Let him walk." Silence crashed. Harold's gavel froze. Gray eyes wide. Robe rustling as he leaned. "What? What?" Voice cracking. Gallery gasping. Reporters, "He said it!" Jurors pen dropping. Thud. Activists standing. "Truth." The clerk stammering. "Order." Harold's chair creaking, face straining. You dare." Jamal's eyes locked. "She's dead. You, him." The room held, breathless. Harold's hands trembling. Gavel slipping. Jamal's truth a bomb. Courtroom shaking. Justice, a question exploding loud. The Chicago federal courtroom hung in a stunned hush. Jamal Carter's words, "You killed my mother," ringing off the marble walls like a gunshot. His finger still pointed at Judge Harold Vance. At 63, Harold sat at the bench, his grizzled frame rigid, white hair disheveled, robe a crumpled shell. His gray eyes, once sharp with authority, widened to saucers, pupils shrinking as the gallery's gasps swallowed the air. Reporters frozen, activists poised. Juror in red sweater clutching her chest, pen clattering to the oak floor. Thud. Harold's gavel trembled in his grip, wood slipping, thudding soft, his hands shaking, knuckles whitening as he gripped the bench's edge, splinters catching his sleeve, tearing faint. What? Voice a ragged croak, cracking high. Robe rustling as he lurched forward. Chair creaking loud. Sweat beading on his brow, streaking his flushed face. You dare? Breath hitching. A rasp escaping. His throat tightening. Adam's apple bobbing. This court. Words faltering. A judge unmoored. His gaze darted. Jamal's steady eyes, brown, burning. Lena's ghost in them. She's dead, you, him. Then the gallery, reporters whispering. He shook, activists rising. Truth. CNN lens zooming. Judge Vance, son. Panic clawing up his spine. Daniel, my boy. His son. Officer Daniel Vance, exonerated. Dashcam tossed, witness bought, his call. Dismiss it clean. A shield now shattering. His chest heaved, robe sagging. No. A mutter, soft, desperate, lips quivering, hands fumbling, files scattering, evidence he'd buried, now ash. The clerk stammered. Order. Pen scratching, Harold's glare snapping. Quiet. Voice breaking, a bellow crumbling, sweat soaking his collar. He's lying. Yet Jamal's stand. You let him walk. A mirror, Daniel's shot. Lena's blood, snow red, his fix. Protect family. A choice haunting, gallery buzzing. Cover up. Jurors gasp, red sweater. Oh God. His bench a cage, closing fast. Harold slumped, robe pooling, eyes flickering. Jamal, gallery, empty air. I didn't, meant. Breath shallow, hands clutching. Splinters digging, pain sharp, truth sharper. She died, my boy. A judge's shield, kin, now a noose. Years ruling, power firm, shattered. This can't. Voice lost, galleries roar, reporters. He's cracking, activists. Justice, Lena. His world tilting, gavel gone, authority dust. Jamal's truth a tide, drowning him slow. The Chicago federal courtroom quivered with tension. Judge Harold Vance slumped at the bench, robe sagging, gray eyes glassy. His earlier command, you dare. A broken echo after Jamal Carter's accusation, you killed my mother, pierced the silence. Jamal stood in the witness box, 19, lean, borrowed suit stiff. His brown eyes blazing, hands gripping the rail, wood creaking. Gallery hushed. Reporters poised. Juror in red sweater clutching her chest. Activists leaning forward. CNN cameras rolling. Truth, a fuse burning fast. Prosecutor Ellen Hayes stepped closer. Gray blazer sharp. Jamal, February 12th, your mother everything go. But his breath shuddered, gallery still, then spoke. Voice low, building. Night cold February, snow falling. She drove. Me, store, milk, bread, 8 p.m. Jackson Street, lights flashed, cop car behind, Daniel Vance. Harold flinched, gavel twitching, Jamal's eyes locking. She pulled over, slow, hands up. License, he yelled. Out now. Gun out fast. He paused, throat tight. Mom, then pushed. She said, Jamal calm, reached glove box, slow. Here, sir, he screamed. Hands now. Good panic, wild, shot once, chest red, snow. She fell. I yelled, Mom, no! Ran door, held her. Blood, hot, cold, she gasped. Jamal, love. Gone. Voice breaking, gallery gasping. Red sweater juror tearing. Oh, God. Reporters scribbling. He ran. Called resisting lies, stood there. Gun, smoke, I saw. Harold's chair creaked, robe rustling. Enough. Voice a rasp, Jamal pressing. You, heard dashcam showed her, hands up gone, you tossed, witness friend his, paid, retracted you. Dismiss, saved him. Your son, Daniel, my mom, dead. Finger stabbing, gallery buzzing. Activists. Murder, reporters, cover up, son. Harold's hands shook, files slipping. Thud, sweat streaking. I. Words lost, Jamal's voice rising. Night, cold, snow, blood, her, last. Love, you took everything. But Ellen nodded. Evidence? Jamal's jaw clenched. Phone, mine, video, tried, shaky lights, shot, scream, you, buried cops. Took said. Lost, lies, witness, saw, scared, paid $5,000. Bank traced. Your son free, me alone. Gallery erupting. He's got proof. Red sweater, video, activists, show it. Harold slamming. Order, quiet. Voice cracking. Gavel thudding, weak. This is... Face draining, Jamal steady. You, heard, knew, let him walk, my mom. Snow, dead. The room held, breathless, Jamal's recount. Raw, vivid. Lena's last, love. A knife, gallery roaring, reporters. Carter's truth! Jurors sob, red sweater. She's gone. Harold's bench, shaking, robe pooling, truth aflood. Drowning his shield, Jamal's voice, unbroken. Justice a cry, ringing loud. The Chicago federal courtroom erupted as Jamal Carter's voice. You heard, knew, let him walk, my mom. Snow, dead. Cracked the silence like thunder. His recount of Lena's death a live wire sparking the oak benches. Judge Harold Vance slumped at the bench, robe pooling, gray eyes wild. His gavel a fallen relic, thud. Lost in the swell. Gallery surging. Reporters, activists, locals. A storm breaking loose. Sunlight slanting through tall windows. Shadows dancing on marble walls. CNN cameras whirring. Carter's truth, live. Activists leapt, front row, placards. Justice for Lena. A woman in a green coat shouting, Murder, cover up! Her voice piercing, fists raised, others joining. Vance, guilty, son too. Benches creaking, chairs scraping, a man in a denim jacket standing. He's a killer, Daniel, judge hit it. Gallery roaring. Truth, truth. Reporters scribbling. Uproar, Carter's stand, phones buzzing, Vance's son shot her. A retiree in a gray cap gasping, My God, boy's right. Jurors jolted. Red sweater woman sobbing, She's dead, hands up. Tears streaking, pen rolling, thud. A man in a blue tie muttering, Cover up, judge's kid. Eyes darting, galleries wave crashing, activists chanting, Lena, Lena. A protester in a beanie slamming, Dashcam, where, Vance, thief? Harold's chair groaning, robe rustling, Order, quiet! Voice breaking, lost. Reporters shouting, Carter's got him, video proof. A woman in a yellow scarf stood. Heard her, love, shot, snow, judge, monster. Gallery swelling. Monster, monster, rancher beside, kids brave, Vance is done. Clapping loud, thud, thud. Others rising, placards waving. No justice, no peace. A reporter in glasses. CNN, chaos, Vance cracking. Lens zooming. Harold sweat, face draining. Galleries roar. Blood, snow, Lena, dead. Activists surging. Front rail, security scrambling. Back, sit. Useless, uproar wild. The clerk, pen trembling. Order, please. Voice drowned. Reporters. Carter's words bomb, judge's son. A local in a plaid shirt. He's shaking. Guilty, look. Pointing, Harold's hands, shaking, files slipping, thud, galleries tied. Red sweater juror. She died. Boy alone. Sobbing. Activists. Arrest Vance now. A protester in dreads. Video show dashcam where? Gallery pulsing. CNN, shock. Carter's testimony. Vance silent. Harold pounded. Order, enough. Fist weak, thud. Robe sagging. Gallery unbroken. Rancher. You're done, Vance. Rot. Reporters. Uproar. Unstoppable. Jamal's stand. Lena's blood. Snow. Love. A cry. Gallery's uproar. Justice aflame. Burning loud, uncontained. The Chicago federal courtroom vibrated with the gallery's fading roar. Vance! Rot! As Jamal Carter's recount, you tossed proof. Let him walk. Hung heavy, a storm unleashed against Judge Harold Vance. At the bench, Harold slumped, robe sagging, white hair wild, his gray eyes darting, gavel lost, thud. Files scattered, sweat streaking his flushed face. Gallery still buzzing. Reporters typing. Carter's truth evidence. But, activists chanting. Show it, dashcam. CNN cameras rolling. Courtroom a crucible. Truth boiling up. Prosecutor Ellen Hayes stepped forward, gray blazer crisp, voice cutting. Your Honor, Jamal's testimony, new evidence, demands review. Sliding a USB, thud to the clerk, his hands trembling, screen flickering, dashcam clip. Recovered, backup, FBI? Harold's jaw dropped. No, no. Robe rustling, chair creaking, Ellen firm. Play it, February 12th, Lena Carter, shot. Gallery gasping, red sweater juror. Oh God. Reporter's dashcam found. The screen flared. Snow falling, 8:03 p.m. Lena's Honda, lights flashing. Daniel Vance, blue uniform, gun drawn. Out now. Lena, Jamal, calm. Hands up, slow, glove box. License, here. Daniel yelling, hands, move. Panic, shot, crack, red blooming. Lena falling. Jamal, Mom, no. Scream, snow red. Daniel running, resisting, shot fired. Static, gallery erupting. Murder, clear! Activists. He lied. Vance hid. Red sweater. She's dead, hands up. Harold pounded. Stop, off. Fist weak. Thud. Screen dark. Voice breaking. This is tampered. Gallery roaring. Liar proof. Ellen pressing. FBI untampered backup server. Daniel's call. Resisting false. Your dismissal. Why? Harold stammering. I. Sweat soaking. Robe slipping. Daniel, my boy. Gallery. Cover up, son. Reporters dashcam nails him. Juror. She complied. Ellen slid papers. Thud. Bank trace $5,000. Witness Pitts paid. Daniel's friend retracted your order. Dismiss. Ledger. Your signature. Court funds diverted. Screen flashing. Ledger lines. $10,000. March. Vance cover. Gallery surging. Corrupt judge. Activists. Arrest both. Harold's hands shook. Files tumbling. Thud. No. Lies. Voice a rasp. Red sweater. He buried it, Lena. A whistleblower. Court clerk Tom rose. I saw dashcam Vance took, hid, threatened me. Brr. Gallery gasping. Whistleblower. Reporters. Clerk confirms. Harold's face drained. Tom, you... Robe pooling. Ellen. Motion. Reopen Daniel. Murder. Harold. Obstruction. Feds. Now. Gallery. Justice Lena. Red sweater. She's free. Truth. Harold sank. Daniel, no. Eyes flickering. Gallery Jamal. Screen. Dashcam a blade. Ledger a chain. Truth a flood. Courtroom shaking. Evidence's impact. Justice a cry. Breaking free. The Chicago federal courtroom crackled with tension as the dashcam clip, Lena Carter's death, faded to black. Jamal Carter's recount and the gallery's uproar. Justice Lena. Still reverberating off the marble walls, Judge Harold Vance sat slumped at the bench, robe pooling, white hair a tangled mess, his gray eyes darting, hands trembling, files scattered, thud, ledger pages $10,000 Vance, and whistleblower Tom's words, he hid, threatened. A noose tightening, gallery buzzing, reporters shouting. Trial shift, CNN, evidence turns. Prosecutor Ellen Hayes stood, gray blazer sharp, voice slicing. Your Honor, dashcam, ledger, Tom's testimony reopened, Daniel Vance, murder obstruction, now. Sliding motion papers, thud, to the clerk, gallery gasping, red sweater juror. Murder, clear, activists chanting, charge him! Harold's fist pounded, thud, weak. Order this is, Voice cracking, robe rustling, chair creaking. Gallery. Liar, resign. Reporters, Vance, cornered. Defense. Richard Cole, 40, slick tie, leapt. Objection, prejudice, tampered, unverified. Ellen cutting. FBI, verified, backup, untouched. Your client, shot, lied. Cole stammering. Witness, unreliable, Tom. Harold interrupting. Enough. Quiet. Voice a rasp. Gallery. No, truth. Red sweater. She's dead. Video. Harold's hands shook. Daniel. Eyes flickering. Ellen. Motion accepted? He froze. Gallery surging. Accept now. Activists. Justice, Lena. Reporters. Shift breaking. Sweat soaking. Robe slipping. I. Then thud. Motion. Granted trial. Reopened. Daniel, murder. Pending. Evidence admitted. Gallery erupting. Yes. Red sweater. Finally. Jurors nodding. Man in blue tie. He's done. Harold sinking. Recess, 2 hours feds, review. Thud, gavel weak, robe a shroud, courtroom tilting. Ellen turned. FBI, Daniel, detain, now, murder, obstruction. Gallery, arrest him. Reporters of Vance's son charged. Harold lurching, no, wait. Voice lost. Marshals moving, door banging, gallery. Take him. Activists, Lena. CNN, trial, shifts, murder. Harold's bench, emptying. Files fluttering. Ledger, $10,000. Dashcam a blade. Cutting deep. Tom's nod. I kept copy. Gallery. Hero clerk. Jamal stood. Witness box. Eyes steady. Gallery cheering. Jamal, truth. Red sweater. You did it, boy. Reporters. Carter, turns, trial. Harold staggering. Court mine. Mutter fading. Marshals. Sir, step. Robe dragging. Gallery. Rot Vance. Shift surging. Justice a tide, breaking free. Daniel's fate, open. Murder, real. Lena's cry, heard. Courtroom a storm, unleashed. The Chicago streets outside the federal courthouse churned with chaos under a gray November noon. Snowflakes swirling as U.S. Marshals burst from the building, black vests, badges glinting, following Prosecutor Ellen Hayes' order. FBI Daniel detain. Now. After the trial's explosive shift, Daniel Vance, 34, broad blue uniform crisp, stood blocks away at a precinct lot, leaning on his cruiser, radio crackling. Suspect down, routine, unaware of the dashcam's resurrection. Lena shot, hands up, and his father Harold's crumbling bench. Marshall's SUV screeched, tires skidding, sirens blaring, Daniel turning. What? Eyes narrowing, led Marshall, Jennings, tall, boots thudding. Daniel Vance, hands up, murder obstruction. Gun drawn. Daniel's hand twitching. Belt, hold, wait. Voice sharp, Marshall's fanning, Jennings barking. Now down. Daniel lunging, cruiser door, slam, keys fumbling. No. Engine roaring, tires spinning, snow spraying. He's running. Jennings radioed. Fugitive Vance, pursuit. SUVs peeling, sirens wailing. Chicago's pulse racing, gallery spilling. Activists. Get him. Reporters. Daniel flees. CNN, arrest, live. Streets blurring, Daniel's cruiser weaving. Alley, tires screeching. They've got dashcam. Sweat beading, radio. Suspect armed, dangerous. Marshals closing, Jennings. Block, now. SUV cutting, crash, metal crunching. Daniel's door jamming. Shit. He bolted, alley snow. Boots slipping, gun drawn. Stay back! Jennings, drop, now. Voice booming, Marshall's flanking. Daniel turning. Shot, crack, wild. Brick splintering, Jennings ducking. Shots fired. Radio crackling. Activists. He's running, guilty. Reporters. Live pursuit. Daniel panting. Alley tight. Fence looming, jumping. Coat catching. Rip. Falling. Thud. Snow red. Knee twisting. No. Marshals swarmed. Jennings tackling. Down, Vance. Cuffs clicking. Metal cold. Daniel thrashing. I didn't, lies. Voice raw. Jennings. Murder, Lena. Dashcam's got you. We're pulling. Boots dragging. SUV door banging. Activists. Killer caught. Reporters. Arrest confirmed. CNN. Daniel Vance detained. Murder. Snow soaking. Daniel's eyes wild. Dad, help! A cry. Unheard. Harold's bench. Empty. Gallery's echo. Justice, Lena. Inside. Courtroom. Harold sank. Robe a shroud. Daniel caught. Whisper lost. Gallery. Son's done. Judge next. Red sweater juror. He ran. Guilty. Reporters, arrest shifts trial. Marshals hauling Daniel. Framed my dad. Voice fading. Alley snow. Blood trace. Lena's death. Real. Arrest a chain. Tightening fast. Justice, a tide. Sweeping cold. The Chicago federal courtroom swelled with a restless hum 2 hours after Daniel Vance's arrest. Snow thickening outside, frosting the tall windows as sunlight faded to a dull glow. Judge Harold Vance returned to the bench, robe askew, white hair matted, gray eyes sunken, his hands trembling. Gavel, a forgotten weight. Thud. Gallery packed. Reporters, activists, locals, coats damp, voices sharp, CNN cameras rolling. Vance, next. Jamal Carter sat, front row, borrowed suit stiff, brown eyes steady. Lena's memory a fire burning bright. Caldwell rapped, thud. Order, court resumes. Voice a rasp. Robe rustling, gallery hushing. Activists, justice now. Reporters, Harold, trial. Harold's lips quivered. This proceeding. Faltering. Prosecutor Ellen Hayes rising. Gray blazer sharp. Your Honor, Daniel's arrest, murder, new evidence, dashcam, ledger, your role, obstruction, step down, conflict. Gallery, gasping. Red sweater juror. He's guilty too. Reporters. Hayes calls recusal. Harold lurched. No, I... Chair creaking, hands clutching, splinters digging. My court. Voice breaking, Ellen pressing. Ledger. $10,000. Your signature, dashcam. Dismissed. Tom's word. Hid threatened. Recuse now. Gallery surging. Step down. Activists. Vance crook. Harold's face drained. I didn't. Sweat soaking. Robe slipping. Reporters. Judge cornered. Red sweater. Lena died, his son. Defense. Richard Cole stood. Objection. Bias unproven. Ellen cutting. Proof. Ledger. Dashcam. Tom. Daniel's cuffs. Murder. Your client. Harold's aide. Cole stammering. This is... Gallery. Lies caught. Harold pounding. Quiet. Enough. Thud. Weak. Eyes flickering. Jamal rising. You. Hid let him kill. Voice steady. Gallery. Jamal. Truth. Red sweater. Yes, boy. Ellen slid. Thud. Motion, disqualify Vance, obstruction. Feds investigate, new judge now. Gallery. Yes. Activists. Arrest Vance. Harold sinking. No, I... Voice lost. Marshal stepping. Sir. Order. Robe dragging. Daniel, me. Mutter fading. Gallery. Take him. Reporters. Vance out. CNN. Judge faces probe. A marshal. Harold Vance. Step aside, feds, now. Hand firm. Harold staggering. This court. Gallery. Gone, crook. Red sweater. Lena, justice. Ellen. Trial. Shifts. Daniel. Murder. Harold. Obstruction. New judge. Tomorrow. Thud. Gavel. Final. Marshals. Move, sir. Harold's bench. Emptying. Files fluttering. Dashcam ablade. Ledger a chain. Gallery. Jamal won. Activists. Lena heard. Jamal stood. Eyes bright. Gallery cheering. Truth lives. Reporters next. Faze Vance falls. Harold Marble Hall. Robe trailing. Daniel gone. Whisper lost. Trial shifting. Justice a tide. Rising slow. Lena's cry. Alive. Courtroom a spark. Burning on. The Chicago federal courthouse loomed silent under a thickening November dusk. Snow piling against its marble facade as Judge Harold Vance stumbled into his chambers, robe dragging. White hair, a wild tangle, hours after the trial's shift, forced him off the bench. At 63, his grizzled frame sagged, gray eyes hollow, hands trembling. Gavel a memory, thud. Files scattered, ledger pages. $10,000 Vance. Dashcam stills, Lena's blood, snow red. A noose he'd tied himself. Gallery's roar. Vance, crook, echoing in his skull. He sank. Leather chair creaking, robe pooling, desk lamp casting shadows. Daniel, caught. Voice a rasp, whisper lost, photo framed. Daniel. blue uniform, smiling, 1995, shattered glass. My boy. Sweat streaking, hands fumbling. Ledger, dismiss, clean. His call, now ash, CNN droning. Harold Vance, probe obstruction. Reporters. Judge falls, activists. Rot him. TV flickering, galleries cry. Lena, justice. A tide drowning him slow. His phone buzzed, U.S. Marshals. Harold, surrender, 8 a.m., bribery, obstruction. Voice firm, click. No, no. Breath hitching, robe slipping. I protected family, eyes darting. Files, dashcam, Tom's words. Hid threatened. A clerk's betrayal. Daniel shot her. Truth clawing, Lena's face. Snow. Love. Jamal's voice. You killed. A knife, twisting deep. Gallery, arrest Vance. Red sweater, she died. He stood, robe falling, desk tipping, thud, files spilling, ledger open, $50,000, 3 years, kickbacks, court funds, cousin's firm. Clean, Daniel. A lie crumbling, marshals coming, prison, me. Voice breaking, window framing, Chicago glow, snow thick, ruined, gone. Hands clutching, splinters, desk, pain sharp, truth sharper. I let him walk. Gallery, monster. A judge, king, dust. A knock, clerk. Sir, feds outside. Voice shaky, Harold turning. No, not yet. Robe trailing. Daniel, cell, eyes wet. My fault. CNN. Vance, son, murder Harold. Next. Activists, jail, both. Reporters, probe, widens. He sank, floor cold. Lena, dead me. Whisper fading, marshals banging. Open now. Door splintering, Harold Vance, arrest. Cuffs clicking, robe left. Snow falling, Chicago watching. Galleries echo. Justice lives. He staggered, hall, marshals firm. Move, sir. Gallery spilling. Rot Vance. Red sweater. Lena, heard. Cuffs tight. Daniel, I... Voice lost. Snow red. Lena's cry. Love. A ghost, haunting. Justice a chain, binding fast. Aftermath a shadow, swallowing whole. The Chicago federal courtroom pulsed with a taut stillness. 3 weeks after Harold Vance's removal. Snow blanketing the city outside. Frosting the tall windows as a new judge. Margaret Ellis, 50, stern, dark robe crisp, took the bench. The oak benches brimmed, reporters, activists, locals, coats shed, gallery hushed. Jamal Carter sat, front row, borrowed suit now his, brown eyes steady. Lena's memory aflame, CNN cameras rolling. Verdict, Daniel Vance. Margaret rapped, thud. Order jury verdict. Foreman, gray suit, rising. Yes, Your Honor. Voice firm. Gallery leaning. Red sweater juror, eyes wet, activists clutching. Justice, Lena. Daniel Vance stood, cuffs glinting, 34. Blue uniform gone, jumpsuit gray, face ashen, eyes darting, marshals flanking, gallery. Killer. Reporters, moment, here. Foreman spoke. United States v. Daniel Vance, murder, first degree, guilty, obstruction, guilty. Gallery erupting. Yes, yes. Red sweater. Lena heard. Activists. Guilty. Rot. Margaret's gavel. Thud. Order, quiet. Daniel sinking. No, no. Voice breaking. Marshals. Sit. Gallery. Justice. 1. Reporters. Vance. Convicted. CNN. Verdict murder. Margaret's voice cut. Daniel Vance. Life. No parole. Sentence effective now. Thud. Gallery cheering. Life. Done. Red sweater. She's free. Truth. Daniel lurching. Lies, Dad. Marshals hauling. Door banging. Framed. The voice fading. Gallery. Rot killer. Jamal standing. Eyes glistening. Mom. Rest. Whisper soft. Activists. Jamal hero. Reporters. Carter. Wins. Across town. County jail. Harold Vance sat. Cell gray. Jumpsuit stiff. White hair thinning. TV blaring. Son, life. Harold indicted bribery obstruction. Eyes dim. Daniel, no. Voice lost. Ledger, $10,000. Dash cam. Lena's blood. His fix. Dismiss. A ruin. Marshall's coming. Trial. Next. Gallery's echo. Vance, crook. See red sweater. Both gone. His bench. Dust. Justice a chain. Binding tight. Margaret spoke. Lena Carter, justice served. Court thanks. Jamal. Courage. Gallery. Jamal. Reporters. New era. Jamal nodding. Mom, heard. Eyes bright. Gallery. Truth lives. Red sweater. She's proud, boy. CNN. Conclusion. Vance falls. Courtroom emptying. Snow falling. Justice a tide. Washing clean. Jamal walked. Chicago dusk. Snow crunching. Mom, love. A whisper. Gallery's cheer. Lena's cry. Alive. Trial's end. Open. Daniel's cell. Harold's fate. Justice a spark. Burning on. 6 months after the trial's conclusion, Jamal Carter stood on the snowy banks of Lake Michigan. Chicago's skyline, a jagged silhouette under a pale February dawn. At 20, he was leaner. Borrowed suit swapped for a thick coat. His brown eyes steady, Lena's memory a quiet flame flickering in the wind. Love. Her last word a whisper he carried. The trial. Daniel Vance. Guilty life had ended. Harold indicted. Yet justice felt raw, unfinished. A spark he'd tend, alone. He'd moved. Small apartment, South Side. Rent from part-time work, grocery clerk, nights studying. Community college law. Lena's dream. Fight, son. His vow. For you, others. Gallery's cheer. Jamal, hero. A mantle heavy. Activists. Keep going. Red sweater juror's note. Lena, proud. Tucked in his pocket, snow crunching. Mom, heard. Eyes tracing. Lake's edge. Justice a tide. Ebbing, flowing. Would it hold? Across town, Cook County Jail, Daniel Vance sat, cell gray. Jumpsuit faded, 34. Broad frame slumped, eyes dim, TV muted. Harold, trial, March. Life sentence a chain. No parole. Lena's blood, snow, dash cam. Hands up shot, a loop haunting. Dad, why? Whisper soft, appeals filed. Framed. A growl, unheard gallery. Killer rot. Red sweater, she died. His fight, flickering. Could he claw free? Shadows linger. System a web, unyielding. Harold Vance, county jail, cell apart. White hair thinning, robe gone, jumpsuit stiff, eyes sunken. Daniel, life. Voice lost, ledger, $10,000, dash cam. Lena's blood, his fix. Dismiss. A ruin. Marshall's coming, trial next. Gallery's echo. Vance, crook, red sweater, both gone. His legacy, dust, family, protected. A lie. Breaking. Would he confess? Fade. Fight. A spark. Dimming. Chicago snow, burying deep. Jamal walked. Lakefront. Wind biting. Mom. Rest. A vow. College books. Law. Mine. Activists call. Lead us. A rally. March. Youth justice. His voice. Lena, died system bent. Fix it. Crowd. Jamal. CNN. Carter. Rises. Red sweater. He's strong. A path open. Kids next. Eyes bright. Snow melting. Spring near. Justice aflame. Growing. Would it spread? Hold. Falter. Daniel. Cell. TV flickered. Harold. Plea. Eyes narrowing. Dad. Talk. A plan. Whispered. Appeal. Together. Gallery. Killer crook. Red sweater. Never. Free. His fight. Alive. Could he twist? Break. System a crack. Waiting. Chicago's pulse. Watching. Snow falling. Secrets deep. Harold. Cell. Lamp dim. Daniel. Life. Ledger a ghost. Eye. Hid. Eyes wet. Lena dead. Gallery. Monster. Red sweater. She lives. Trial, March. Confess, fight, end. A choice. Open, snow piling. Chicago's weight, pressing. Would he break? Stand, fall. Jamal stood, lake's edge, mom, love. Snow soft, city alive, college, law, rallies. Fixed system, a spark, gallery, Jamal, truth. Red sweater, Lena proud. Daniel's cell, Harold's trial. Justice a tide, ebbing, rising. Readers lingered. Would Jamal heal, lead? Could system mend? Daniel plot, Harold confess. Snowfall, truth hold, Chicago's dawn. Open, unresolved. Thank you all for watching this video. Please comment and let me know what you think about this story. Please like and subscribe to watch more great content on my channel.